Thank you for joining me today. Let's sit tall or stand tall, rolling our shoulders up, back and down. Having feet parallel, about hip-width apart, wiggling toes. See the knees are hip-width apart. And then we want to find alignment from our ankle to knee, from knee to hip, from hip to head, sitting or standing. Rolling shoulders forward and up, exhaling back and down. Let's take a moment here, focusing on our deep breathing. If you like to close your eyes, if it helps to put a hand belly and hand on the chest, feeling inhaling from belly to chest expanding, exhaling from chest to belly contracting. And again, let's inhale belly to chest, expanding. Exhaling chest to belly, contracting. And again. Clearing our mind, being here present. Letting go of expectations, judgment, and competition. Let's bring our hands together in front of our chest, inhaling, reaching up, exhaling, opening our arms. Let's do this again, hands together, reaching up, exhaling, opening our hearts. And one more time, reaching up, exhaling. When you're ready, shoulders forward and up, exhaling back and down. Inhaling, shoulders forward and up, exhaling back and down. And one more time, shoulders forward and up, exhaling back and down. I'm going to slide to the front of my chair a little bit, rolling shoulders back and up, exhaling forward and down. Shoulders back and up, exhaling forward and down. And one more time, shoulders back and up, forward and down. Shrugging, shoulders to ears, exhaling, releasing. Inhaling, shrugging, exhaling, releasing. And one more time. And let's release. Shoulders forward and up, exhaling back and down. Let's keep our shoulders in place, chin parallel to the floor, taking an inhale, exhaling, right ear to the right shoulder, relaxing into it, breathing, feeling the left side of our neck, feeling our left shoulder, bringing chin down to chest center front. Hold it here. Let's roll shoulders forward. And let's fingers come to toes. Slowly. If you're standing, knees soft. Gently coming down. Let gravity bring your head down. Feeling the weight of our head. Tummy's tucked in. Wiggling toes. Exhaling. Let's slowly rolling up. Opening our arms, reaching up, tilting back, coming center, releasing arms, rolling shoulders forward and up, exhaling back and down. Let's sit tall, shoulders in place. If you're standing, knees soft, everything aligned. Let's inhale, exhaling, left ear to the left shoulder. Let's relax into it. Feeling the right side of our neck, feeling the right shoulder, breathing into it. And bringing chin down to chest center front, neck and head following. Shoulders rolling forward, hands coming to toes. Rounding our spine, let gravity bring fingers to your toes. Feeling the weight of our upper body. If you're standing, making sure knees are soft. Inhaling. Exhaling. Let's slowly rolling up. Chin coming parallel to the floor. Shoulders opening. Arms opening. Reaching up. Tilting back. Let's come center. Release our arms. Rolling shoulders forward and up. Exhaling back and down. Let's bring hands together. Inhaling, reaching up. Exhaling, opening our hearts. And again, hands together, reaching up. Exhaling. One more time. Hands together, reaching up. Exhaling, opening our arms. Rolling shoulders forward and up. Exhaling back and down. Hands together, reaching up. As you open arms, let's bring right arm forward, left going under, arms going left, looking to your right. Let's lift our chest, chin turning to the right shoulder, lifting arms and elbows a little bit, and let's rotate our wrists, moving fingers as we rotate our wrists, changing direction. When you come center, closing hands tight, feeling it in our arms and shoulders, opening fingers wide, closing and opening and closing, opening, holding them open. Let's move arms a little bit more, chin a little bit more, tummies tucked in, lifting chest, opening arms, opening them wide, reaching up, tilting back. When you come center, let's send our palms to the ceiling, lifting chest, opening arms. This time left arm forward, right under, they go right, we look left. Lifting arms and elbows a little bit, turning chin a little bit more, and let's rotate. Rotate our wrists. Changing direction. And when you're ready, close hands tight and opening them wide. Closing tight and wide. And again. And wide. Next time, closing, opening wide, keep them wide, moving arms a touch more, chin a touch more, lifting a touch more, breathing into it. Coming back. Let's open our arms, reaching up, tilting back. When you come center, palms to the ceiling, chest lifting, looking straight forward. Opening arms, hands in front. Send the palms away, coming to the front of our chair. If you are standing, remember again, knees soft, tilting pelvic floor forward, reaching, breathing, extending. Palms to the ceiling, chest lifting, opening arms, hands in front, inhaling right and back, exhaling left and front, inhaling right and back, exhaling left and front, and again, right and back, exhaling left and front, and again, right and back, exhaling left and front. Our last one, this direction, right and back, exhaling left and front. Let's send our palms away, tucking chin in, reaching, breathing, extending. Palms to the ceiling, chest lifting. Opening arms, hands in front. Get ready to go opposite direction. Inhaling left and back. Exhaling right and front. Range of motion depends on your body, especially going back, paying attention to how it feels. Going left and back with an inhale. Exhaling right and front. Feeling your core muscles. Let's go left and back. Exhaling right and front. And again. One last one. Let's go left and back. Exhaling right and front, sending palms away again, tucking chin in, tilting pelvic floor, reaching, breathing, extending, lifting chest, palms to the ceiling, opening arms, rolling shoulders forward and up, exhaling back and down. Let's bring hands to our waist, sitting or standing, tilting pelvic floor and rotating our hips. Tummies tucked in, shoulders back and down. Deep breathing. And let's do one more this direction. And when you're ready, let's go the other way. Tilting and rotating. Tummies tucked in. And let's do one more. Coming center when you're ready. Releasing. Hands on your thighs. Again, if you're standing, knees soft. Extending flat. Exhaling, arching. Let's come all the way up. Release our shoulders and starting over. Hinging, sending hips back. Exhaling and arching up. Releasing shoulders. Let's do it again. Hinging and exhaling. Inhaling, flat, hinging. Exhaling and arching. And again, let's extend and arch. Inhaling forward. Exhaling and arching. And again, let's extend. Exhaling and arching. And one more time, let's extend. Exhaling and arching, coming all the way up. Let's separate our legs a little bit wider than our hips, not much, just a little. Relax our shoulders, hips back, knees bent, hinging, exhaling, extending legs. Hinge, bend, lift the legs, extending. Let's do it again. Hinge, knees go out and coming up. Now let's add to this. Hinge, bend, turning left shoulder to the right, extending center front, right shoulder to the left, coming all the way up. Hips back, knees bent, left shoulder to the right, extending, coming all the way up. If you're sitting, hinge, turn left shoulder to the right, extending, right shoulder to the left, coming back up, and again, hinge first, left to right, extending, right to left, and coming up. Hinge first, left to right, center, right to left, and up. Let's do this one more time, this direction. Forward, left shoulder to the right, extending, right shoulder to the left, and let's come up. Take a moment here, adjusting, aligning, breathing. Let's get ready. First hinge, this time right shoulder first, coming left, coming center front, left shoulder coming to the right and coming up. Turn, first hinge, right to left, center, left to right, and coming up. Hinge forward first, right shoulder to the left, extending, left shoulder to the right, and coming up. And again, forward, right to left, center, left to right, and coming up. And again, left, first center hinge, right shoulder to the left, center, and up. One last one. Forward, right to left, center, left to right, and coming up. Relax our shoulders, taking a deep breath. Exhaling. When you're ready, let's turn to your right. If you are in the chair, turn to the right side of your chair, extend the left leg, And bringing hands and arms to W, adjust the front leg to 90 degrees, pushing out, keeping upper body in place, coming back in, extend the arms, tilting back, coming center, bending. If you are standing, your right leg is bending, pushing out, bringing it in, taking it up, tilting back, coming center, bending, wiggle toes, front toes, pushing arms, see the shoulders are staying in place, upper body staying in place, hands come back in, straight up, and tilting back. Let's come center, bend our arms, send the elbows back, arms extending, coming in, taking it up, and tilting back. Now let's add to this our legs, pushing out, bringing it in. As you take your arm up, extending front leg, tilting back, coming center, and bending. So if you are in the chair, to extend, pushing out, bringing it in. As you take arm up, come to the heel of your bent leg to extend it, tilting back as we come center, bending and bending leg. Let's do it again. Arms going out, coming in, going up, extending that front leg, tilting back, coming center and bending. And again, out, in, extending, lifting, tilting, coming back and bending. Hold it here for a moment. Feel the shoulder blades going toward each other. Take arms straight up, interlacing fingers, sending index fingers up as we lift our chest. Inhaling, exhaling, looking up, coming back, send the palms to the ceiling, lifting chest, opening arms, hands to our lower back, chest lifting, exhaling, gently looking up. Coming back, bring hands to your front leg, extend the front leg, hinging from hips, hands coming to our ankle, face coming to our knees. So if you're standing, having something on both sides of your foot to bring hands to rest on them, blocks are great. On the chair or on the mat, it helps because you can work more on extending your leg and aligning your hips. So that outside hip, this left hip, should turn in and down a little bit. Face coming toward the front leg, which is the right one now. Breathing into it. Same leg we have been bending and extending. Lifting face, bending front leg. In the chair, turning to center. On the mat, bringing back foot near front foot. Going to a forward fold. Lifting hips and shaking neck and head sideways. Shaking them forward and back. Taking opposite elbows and rocking arms forward and back. And rocking them side to side. Letting go of hands and arms, relaxing here, lifting hips. Exhaling, rolling up, slowly coming up, opening our arms, reaching up, tilting back, coming center, releasing arms, rolling shoulders forward and up, exhaling back and down. In the chair, on the mat, now we are going to work with the left leg mostly. So left leg is in the front bending and right leg is in the back. In the chair, turning to the other side of your chair, to the left of your chair. Left leg is bent, right leg extending in the front of your chair. Relaxing shoulders, hands and arms coming to W, elbows pointing back, adjusting hips. Exhaling, pushing out. Inhaling, bringing it in and feeling it in our chest, in our shoulders. pushing out, bring it in, taking it straight up, tilting back, coming center and bending elbows back, pushing out, coming in, taking it up and tilting back, coming back center, bending elbows back, pushing out with an exhale, inhaling, bringing it in, exhaling, going up and tilting, coming center and bending. Again, without the leg, push out, bringing it in, taking it up and tilting back. One more time, without the leg, let's push out, bringing it in, taking it up and tilting back. Come center, bend, pushing out, bringing it in, taking it up, extend the leg, tilting back, coming center and bending. Same thing if you are on your mat. Pushing out, bringing it in, taking it up, extending that front leg, tilting back, coming center and bending. And out, in, extending and lifting, tilting back, coming center and bending. Let's do it again. Pushing out, bringing it in, up and extending and tilting, coming back. One more time, let's push out, bringing it in, taking it up, extending and tilting, coming center. First, bend elbows, pushing them back, chest lifting, engaging, tilting, tucking, reaching up, interlacing fingers, lifting chest, exhaling, gently looking up, coming back, send the palms to the ceiling, keep the front leg bent, open our arms, hands to our back, chest lifting, exhaling, looking up, coming back, hands to the front thigh, hinging from hips. Again, blocks are great. Hinging from hips, sliding hands to our ankle. Hands may be resting on two sides of your foot on a raised floor, and face coming down. Releasing neck and shoulders. Keep working on extending that front leg, breathing into it. Lifting head. If you're in the chair, start turning to the center of your chair. On the mat, bending that front leg, moving hands forward, shifting weight, bringing back foot near front foot. All of us, let's go to forward fold, shake our neck and head. Taking an inhale, lifting hips. Exhaling, rolling up. Open our arms, reaching up, tilting back, coming center, swan dive. All of us, forward fold, release, lifting hips, relaxing neck, inhaling, exhaling, hands to shins, flattening upper body, shifting it a touch forward. See the feet are parallel, about hip width apart. Arms coming to shoulder height like airplane wings. Inhaling, exhaling, releasing to forward fold, relaxing to it, lifting hips. Exhaling, hands to shins, flattening upper body, shifting it forward, engaging our core muscles. Arms airplane wings, shoulder blades toward each other, palms facing down. Inhaling, exhaling, rounding it to forward fold. And one more time. Lifting head and chest, hands to shins, upper body extending, straight flat line, hips to head. Arms shoulder height, palms down, making sure core muscles are engaged. Inhaling. Exhaling, unhinging. Let's reach up with our fingertips. Hold it here, interlacing fingers. Lifting chest, separating legs a touch wider than our hips. And let's start hip rotation. From the hips, tilting, rotating. Coming up to chest, coming to shoulders, and arms and fingers making perfect circles in the air. Make sure your perfect circle is going all the way back to feel your shoulders rotating all around. Deep breathing. And let's do one more, this direction. When you come center, let's come all the way center, send the palms up, chest lifting, opening arms, rolling shoulders, forward and up, exhaling back and down, wide arms, reaching up, interlacing fingers, sending index fingers up, rotating hips the opposite direction, gradually coming up to chest, to shoulders, arms and fingers making circles in the air, feeling the rotation in our shoulders, tummies tucked in, and feeling that shoulders going all the way around. And let's do one more. When you come center, one more time, send the palms up, chest lifting, opening arms, rolling shoulders, forward and up, exhaling back and down. Hands together, let's interlace fingers. Legs are still a touch wider than our hips. I'm going to turn around so you can see when I start. Standing, sitting or standing. If you are sitting, you are in the front of your chair, reaching up, lifting chest, hinging, keeping chest and head up, chopping the wood. If you are standing, first hips go back, then knees get bent and chopping the wood, making sure your head remains up. Exhaling down, inhaling, reaching up, exhaling down, and again. Exhale, and again. Exhaling, reaching up. Exhale, and again. Exhaling. One more time. Exhaling. Coming up, releasing arms, rolling shoulders, forward and up. Exhaling back and down. Now let's separate our legs rather wider, much wider. Again, in the chair, you are in the front of your chair. Knees and toes for all of us should be pointing sideways out. And whenever you're standing and you bend and extend your legs, always it's important to send the knees out and back, engaging these inner thighs so the work is not in your knees. Just feel that when you press it out a little bit, you feel your inner thighs engaging. Let's do it together. Inhaling, reaching up, turning to our right, bringing hand to our right ankle, bringing face to our front leg. If you're sitting, extend one leg and keep the left leg bent, working on extending right leg, bringing face toward it, extending, breathing, taking an inhale, exhale, hands walking to center, adjust legs. If you're standing, legs are extending. If you're sitting, you have an option to keep this right leg extending if it's comfortable, or bending. Raising the floor again is a great idea. About shoulder width apart, our starfish hands pressing flat on the surface, and crown of our head coming down. So if you're standing, your legs are extending and the crown of our head is coming down. Wiggling shoulders, shaking neck and head, but lifting our hips. Now this is where we lift our head and bend our knees and look up. Relax the neck. Extend the legs, crown of our head down, lifting hips, extending, lifting head, bending knees. If you're sitting, we are going to bring the crown of our head down, lift and extend upper body. If you're standing, your legs bending first and then lifting chest. So you decide, crown of our head down, release, lifting, extending upper body. Taking an inhale, exhale, crown of our head down, hands coming to our ankles. As hands come to shin, head comes up. Hands to thighs, flattening spine, shoulder blades toward each other, wiggling toes, inhaling, exhaling, unhinging, reaching up and tilting back, coming center, turning to our left leg, hold on to your left ankle. If you are sitting, if you like to extend this left leg, come to the heel of that foot and bringing face down. And if you are standing, both legs are extending as we bring hand to our left ankle, face to our left leg, releasing neck and shoulders, tummies tucked in, face coming down toward our leg. And let's turn to center, holding to your ankles, hands on the floor or raised floor, crown of our head coming down, releasing neck and shoulders, lifting hips, breathing, lifting head. Let's bring right hand right under our face and take left hand straight up, opening the chest, lining up shoulders, tummies tucked in, wiggling toes. Coming back, adjusting, left hand under, right goes up, chest turning, breathing and breathing, open up. Coming back, both hands shoulder width apart and crown of our head coming down. Hips going up, shoulders releasing, shaking neck and head, lifting head, bending knees, resting arms on our thighs if that works, or keep them here, whatever works. Upper body extending, extending legs, hands to ankles, crown of our head down, deep breathing into it. And this time, hands to shins, head up, hands to thighs, perfect flat spine, shoulder blades toward each other, core muscles engaging. Exhaling, unhinging, adjusting feet, let's reach up, tilting back, coming center, releasing arms, rolling shoulders forward and up, exhaling back and down. So we are going to go to lunge. If you are sitting in your chair, turn to your right. I suggest have blocks. And take the left leg back in front of your chair, extending it, reaching up, bring your chest down to thigh and hands to blocks. This is your lunge here with upper body extending. Let's keep head up. If you're on the mat, same thing we are going to do. We are going to bring left leg back, hands on the surface, back knee coming down, extending upper body. Make sure this back leg is extending here. So knee should be back, not a 90 degrees, shouldn't be here, it should be further back. And then making sure front knee and ankle are aligned, extending our upper body, tummy is tucked in. Feeling that back quadricep and hip flexor. Tummy is engaging. We keep the left hand down and taking right hand. If your right leg is the bent one, same side arm goes up and chest turns toward your bent leg. Let's open up our chest and breathing into it. As you bring your arm back, upper body extending to lunge again. And when you're ready, if you're on the mat with your knee down, turning toes, back toes under, lifting back knee, move the back foot near the front foot, forward fold. In the chair, start turning to the center of your chair and going to a forward fold. Inhaling, exhaling, rolling up, opening our arms, reaching up and tilting back, coming center, releasing arms, rolling shoulders, forward and up, exhaling back and down. So let's go to the left side for lunge on the left side. Hands again. Extend the front leg in front of your chair, your chest on your left thigh, head up and extending. You remember the blocks have different ways, different heights. So try, see which one works for you. If this lower way doesn't work, sideways or even this is higher. And then see that you're extending your upper body with your head up. Same thing on the mat. Bring back knee down if you wish, but make sure it's further back. And upper body is extending, adjusting that front leg to a 90 degree. In the chair or mat, doesn't matter. We want to line up knee and ankle. And let's extend our upper body. Deep breathing, wiggling front toes, turning hips to line up together and paralleling them to the floor. We are going to keep right hand down this time. Bend side, leg bent, arm goes up. Turning chest, working on lining up our shoulders and tummies tucked in. And bringing hand back, upper body again extending, releasing shoulders. Turning back toes under, back knee up. Back foot a touch in and shift the weight to bring legs next to each other, hip width apart. In the chair, turning to the center of your chair, forward fold, shaking neck and head. Inhaling, exhaling, let's roll up. Opening our arms, reaching up and tilting back, coming center, sending palms to the ceiling and opening our hearts. Rolling shoulders forward and up, exhaling back and down. Again, in the chair, let's turn to the right side. Please be in the center of your chair, in the middle of your chair, so you can lean your side to the back of your chair. And your arm is around the back of your chair and your hand is holding the side of your chair. Bring left knee up, press it for a moment to your chest. You can use a strap. And then let's take the ankle and pull that ankle in the back up. And then, if you want to go further, hinging, bringing chest to your front leg as you lift your ankle. And on the mat, if you like a little support, having your side to a wall, adjusting. If your mat is very thick, it's harder for these poses, the balance poses. And when you're ready, first bringing outside knee up to chest, standing tall. I wonder if you can see me when I'm over there. I'm going to move closer here again. So I imagine I'm by the wall. So on one side of my body is against this. Imagine there is a wall here. And my arm is extending, touching the wall. This is what you want if you are using the wall. You don't want to lean onto the wall. You want to be straight forward, and then we take this leg up, take fingers up to the ceiling, lifting chest, standing tall. The extending leg's knee is soft. And then as we hinge, arm comes to shoulder height against the wall, and this back leg goes up. Upper body is flat, working on being parallel to the floor, keeping head up to keep our neck flat, pulling that ankle. When you're ready to unhinge, very slowly, fingers go up, standing tall or sitting tall. If you're holding the chair, obviously arm doesn't go up, and then with control, let's release. Move our hips side to side, and let's turn around so you have support on your other side. Relaxing shoulders. Outside knee, if you're in the chair, you have turned to the left of your chair, leaning to your chair. Right leg comes up for a moment, pressing it to your chest. Then taking your ankle, bending this leg back, lifting, hold tight to your chair for support. Chest comes to that front leg and leg goes up. So if you're standing again, the same idea. Relax shoulders, outside knee up, hands around to the ankle, lifting, standing tall. Hinging, fingers coming down to line up with shoulders, and leg going up. Chest parallel to the floor, looking somewhere onto the floor in front of you to keep the neck flat, spine flat, and breathing. When you're ready to unhinge, slowly releasing. Hands together, inhaling, reaching up, exhaling, opening our hearts. In the chair, turning to the center of your chair, sitting, relaxing. On the mat, going to the back of your mat. And let's bring our hands together, inhaling, reaching up, exhaling, swan dive, inhaling, forward fold, relaxing here. Bending knees, coming down to our sitting bones with our legs in front of us. In the chair, sitting back, having your back to the chair. And what we are going to do, same thing on the mat and chair. We are going to lift a leg up and holding it up. In the chair, holding to the sides of your chair for support. On the mat, hands may be here to press near the hips down to lift your chest, or hands may go around the thigh. Let's inhale and reaching up. Exhale, right leg up, hands maybe to prayer pose if you don't need their support. They may be here for support, they may be here, or if you are sitting in the chair, this leg is up, your hands holding the chair, or maybe even hand around your thigh. Let's sit tall though. Make sure wherever you are, your spine is not rounding. Lifting, sitting tall, relaxing, breathing, keeping the foot flexed. Inhaling, exhaling and releasing. Let's inhale and reach up. Exhaling, forward fold, hold on, relax shoulders. And breathing, keep bringing toes in. Inhaling, exhaling, rolling up. Bring hands together, reaching up. Exhaling, the other leg comes up, deciding on hands and arms. Elbows at shoulder height if you have them at prayer pose, relaxing shoulders. See your core muscles are working for you. This is where you really want to use these muscles to hold you up. Breathing into it. Inhaling, exhaling and releasing. Let's inhale and reach up. Exhaling, forward fold, hold on, relax, engage. Pressing back of our legs down, upper body extending. Inhaling, exhaling, rolling up. Hands together, reaching up. Take hands behind you in the chair, hold on back of your chair, lifting chest. Your hands are your support. Let's lift our chest, breathing into it. Legs are extending. If you are in the chair, you're holding to the back of your chair, you're extending your legs, feet flex, chest lifting, looking up, making sure head is not hanging in the back, it's flat center with the hips. And when you're ready, let's come center, bring legs to the diamond shape, tilting pelvic floor, and again lifting chest. So if you're on the mat, your legs are on diamond shape and hands are behind you, lifting chest, knees going down. Breathing into a tilting pelvic floor, tucking tailbone, and if you want to go further, slide hips toward your heels. Deep breathing. Bringing knees toward each other, take them to the right, left arm comes to shoulder height, goes around until left hand hovering over the right, and in the chair, same thing, from diamond shape, legs come together, your right hand stays in place, knees go right and left arm comes around, and reaching, looking at your left fingertips and twisting. If you want to bring right hand to the top of your chair or to the bottom of your chair, support and twisting. Coming back, everything to center first. Left hand is your support. Right as legs go to the left. Right arm comes to shoulder height, goes around and twisting, looking at our top fingertips, keeping legs together, breathing. And releasing to center. Let's come back to center, sit back in your chair comfortably, and on the mat, let's do the same thing. From here, start turning to the side of your, sideways down onto your mat. And then let's roll to our backs. First, let's have our feet on the floor. Bring knees toward each other. Arms at shoulder height, in the chair, holding to the chair with your arms and hands, and taking knees together to the right, flexing our feet, tilting pelvic floor out, tucking tailbone in, and breathing in our twist, keeping knees together. Let's breathe. And when you're ready to come back to center, legs together, knees going left, tilting, tucking, flexing feet, pressing shoulders down, neck and head center are turning away from our legs, and let's breathe into it. And let's slowly come back to center. Bringing the soles of our feet together, pulsing our knees. And then knees together in the center. Take a deep breath here. Exhaling. When you're ready, legs bending or extending, you decide. Arms coming down near hips, in the chair, hands on your thighs, and just breathing softly and deeply. Let's take a moment here, feeling the warm energy in your body, noticing your clear mind and your peaceful heart. And when you're ready to wiggle your toes, moving feet a little bit, moving legs, hips, shoulders, chest, torso, arms, hands, fingers, neck and head, just gently moving our body side to side. And bring it back to center, taking a deep inhale, exhaling. If you like to put essential oil in your hands, let's bring them together, rubbing them. Slowing it down and coming to stop, pressing fingertips and palms onto one another. Fingertips to the middle of our forehead, inhaling. Exhaling, sliding down, pressing, coming to the temples, pressing on to our temples. And again, from the middle. Exhaling down, pressing. And one more time. Exhaling down and pressing. Massaging our temples with our fingertips, going around, pressing. Changing direction. Coming to stop, pressing on to our temples once again. Fingertips to the top of our nose, inhaling. Exhaling, sliding down, pressing onto our sinuses. Let's do it again from the top. Exhaling down, pressing. And one more time. Exhaling down and pressing. Massaging our face with the palms of our hands on two sides of our face, going around, pressing. And resting palms on two sides of our face, gently pressing onto our eyes. Breathing. Inhaling. Exhaling, sliding hands down our face. Let's make fists with our hands and massage our belly area, gently pressing as we go around. Changing direction. And coming center, bringing hands to shoulders, gently massaging our shoulders. And releasing. Arms down near hips, palms up, in the chair, hands on your laps. And let's take a moment here, breathing softly and deeply. Enjoying the warm energy in your body, noticing your clear mind and your peaceful heart. Feeling your breath, see how it's softening. And let's bend our legs if they are extending, turning to your side, and let's stay there on the mat, in the chair, relaxing, sitting comfortably. Using hands and arms, slowly, sideways, coming up, sitting any way that is comfortable for you. Relax our shoulders. And let's bring our hands together, inhaling, reaching up, pausing, exhaling, opening our arms. Let's do it again, reaching to the sky, opening our hearts. And one more time, reaching to the sky, opening our hearts, bringing hands together, taking a moment here. I wish you peace, health, and true happiness. Namaste. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed your yoga. I look forward to our next session. Take care now. Namaste.